get started. Hi. Happy Sunday to you if you're watching this live. Welcome. And I'm looking forward to showing you some Gladstone scenery here from an indie developer called Rob Byrne, who's exclusively launching his Gladstone scenery through Orbx. So thanks to Orbx for allowing us to preview. I think it's released yesterday. So to take a look at this, provided by them, and I think this chappie also makes like Rockhampton and Mackay, a couple of sceneries up the East Coast here. This guy does have a good track record. That's right, Magic Turtle. We'll have a quick look at the scenery in a sec. And yeah, I really like the vibes on this one. The word vibes is being used way too much in Flight Sim at the moment, but anyway, I do quite like this one actually. Everything from the interiors to like the layout. It's actually, for a small airport, got quite an interesting apron layout, because the airport's like across two levels, as you can see, and the apron is therefore across two levels. And it's been done really well, including the kind of elevation changes on the taxiways and everything. I would imagine that is, something that you want to get right. And this developer's done really nicely. I think there's like a little Qantas Club down here as well, which is always good to see. And then around the corner here, we've got the main terminal, all looking nice. Yeah, really well priced as well. This one, I think. I think it was like, well, rather than thinking, let me get the right price up for you. Hey, it was in the $20 range anyway. Hey, Melvin, welcome. I think I may have had it once happen ever in the Phoenix, but I'm not sure if it's like properly modeled or if it's like a Phoenix edition, given that Phoenix runs externally. Flashy's here, Fruiple's here. Hello, welcome. Right. Gladstone Airport, $27 dues Australian, so not too bad considering the level of detail that we got here. I'll just zoom out for everyone who's just joining. We're just very quickly taking a little look at this new scenery, and we're gonna raid. Amazing. Hi, welcome raiders. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Conti, for the raid. Hi everyone, welcome to the Amplify Oz channel. Welcome to this scenery first look of mine anyway, of Gladstone in Queensland, Australia. It's quite well positioned, about an hour flight away from Brisbane, or an hour flight up north if you want to go up to like Hamilton Island or something like that. Obviously IRL, it takes mostly Qantas Link and Sexy Rexy type planes, but we can fly whatever we want today. I decided that we would take the F28 little Fokker, because we haven't flown it in a little while, and I do love the Ansett livery on it as well. So we're going down to Brisbane. All right, thanks, Conti. Make sure you get your lunch. So yeah, this is done by I guess third-party developer Rob Byrne, who is an Aussie bloke who's done some other sceneries down here in the east coast of Australia. He's done a really well-detailed rendition of the interior of this terminal. I really like when, which you can do in these regional airports, do like a true-to-life rendition of the interior. Obviously, for some of the big international airports, that would be probably a little bit too frame hungry on the sim, but these regional airports, having a nice interior is always really good. Shows that the effort has gone in, right? As we were saying at the start, it's pretty cool that there's this split level apron with different elevation changes across the field here. Some nice extra additions as well, which you don't always see, but some of the kind of key landmarks around the field have also been modeled. So there's a big rail yard just out here on the east, just to the east of the field. And that's all been sort of added into the sim, along with some moving trains. I don't know if we'll catch them moving. Avoiding the smokestacks. Yeah, right. And then I'm going to say that this is a coal-fired power station over here with the old stack of coal there, and then also the smokestacks here. But yeah, that's all been added, so it's good to see that that extra effort has been put in, along with yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a nuclear power station. Along with obviously all the hangers on the GA side of the apron and everything. So yeah, I actually I think this is really nice. I like the vibes. We got also, it's pretty much in the middle of town, right? There's residential just by here, just next to the airport. So quite nice on the approach into here. Quite nice doing some GA circuits as well in this area. I think we got a good little plane for our short flight today as well, which is the Ansett Australia Fokker F28. Old school, so we'll be flying VOR to VOR and probably some NDBs as well, knowing Australia. And we'll also be on VATSIM, so we'll hop into the cockpit now. If anyone wants me to take a look at anything in Gladstone, if you're thinking of purchasing, it's available now from Orbx Direct for 27 Australian dollars. But yeah, if you've got any questions, shoot them across. Otherwise, let's hop into the cockpit and let's connect up some power first of all. And then we'll start boarding. So the battery can go on, the external power can go on. And it's been a while, but we open up the APU first, don't we? Early 424, thanks for the follow. So I think we turn the APU main on, wait for the APU to get a bit open. What am I talking about? Wait for the APU door to open. Then we should be able to hit the start switch. There we go. Okay. I don't know. It's too hot here in Sydney. It's going to be one of those streams. Gamer Chicken, hello, welcome. Yeah, it's like pushing 40 degrees. Oh, I don't want to do that in this. I meant to do GSX. Hey, Geekle, good to see you. We will request boarding from. How about that? Yeah. Good. How are you, Geekle? Welcome, everyone. If you're just coming in, or if you came across from Conti Trade, I'm Tristan. This is Amplifiers, and we're flying in Australia today. 2 pretty fun flights. First one, Gladstone to Brisbane. That's him in the Fokker F28. Second one, Melbourne to the Vale, which is quite an interesting flight in a private jet. Okay. There's no GSX profile, I don't think, for this, so we'll probably just get the default, the bus will come over, but what I could have done is organized a walk-in gate for you chappies, but obviously I didn't. The bus is coming, it's alright. Busy few weeks. Ah, Geekle. Well, I hope you keep pushing through. At least it's a long weekend next weekend here in Australia, so you get an extra day off. Think of it that way. Conti, thank you for the watch streak. 30 as well. Wow, you and Magic Turtle pushing the 30 watch streak. No amplified custom profile. No, I haven't had time to do that yet, Magic Turtle. I actually went out for Yumcha today, so I didn't get much chance to prepare for this, other than make sure everything was installed and functional. But the Yumcha was very much worth it. All right, let's just make sure we've got some fuel on board. So at the moment we've got 6.4. We actually don't need that much, so we'll pull it back a bit. Looking for 4.8 tons, which is about 2.4 in each wing. Perfect, 4.8 tons. And our zero fuel weight we'll just set here to... Actually, I wonder if this has got the old sim brief linking thing. I think it probably does, doesn't it? These Justflight love a yum chow. We went to a new one. I don't know, Magic Turtle, if you know. Funny you should say that, Geekle. We went to where Golden Century was. Rest in peace. We went to its replacement called Royal Palace. And it was okay. Not too bad. Quite a nice way to spend a few hours in air conditioning while Sydney is absolutely scorching. Oh yeah, yeah. I went a Phoenix company. It could well be. It could well be. They've had a Renault as well though, so it's not too obvious. All right, I think this is good. We've got zero fuel weight set and total fuel weight set. Okay, cool. It is 40 here, BD. Yeah. Let's get some APU air on. It's probably pretty warm up here in central eastern Queensland, so we'll get some APU air on. Make sure that the cabin has got some air conditioning. There we go. I can just hear that in the background. Cabin out. Oh, that's the Barrow. Cabin out. Here we go. We're going up to 29,000 feet today. I'll just start working my way through the setup here. 29. I'll just go a bit above 29. Seat belts and smoking because we finished fueling. Do all that after engine start. Nice worn textures. Yeah. Justflight do a good job, I must say. We'll probably want Edinburgh for departure, so we'll leave it there. Radios can come on. Weather radar can go into standby. Our fuel pumps need to all go on. We don't need our center pumps, so we'll leave them off. Over here, we've got probably a lack of hydraulic pressure. So we will turn on our electric boost pumps. Yeah, there we go. Just before the engine starts. And down here, we've probably got a few things to do as well. Radio switches on. Transponder's currently off, which is fine, and that's all good. And I believe that's the gust lock, which we want to get rid of. Bit of lighting. Make sure nose wheel steering is set. I've definitely clicked that. What a worn texture pack. Hey, that's a good call, Geekle. There are some good textures for quite a lot of the most popular airliners on the TO now. Let's get the armrests up. We know what we all think. Oh, hello. Oh, that caught me by surprise. Hello, everyone. Coming on board. I think there's an oxygen valve that we need to turn on. There we go. Passenger oxygen's now available. The flight recorder will turn on automatically. Overdid a few way so one unrealistic. I've seen a few other streamers fly with one pack that's pretty decent. One that you can adjust. Oh, there you go. Right. Let's dial up VATSIM, shall we? Try and get clear. Oh, I think they've gone offline. Oh, damn it. Well, At least we can get going a bit quicker. Hang on. Oh no, 1342. They were just having a glitch. 34.2. We'll tune that in. My radio panel. See it tuning down here? See what happens when I switch it over here. Because there isn't a standby. There is. My hardware. Yeah, so it just flicks immediately. All right, there we go. Did they log off or are they back? I think they've logged off. Or is controller info Brisbane Centre. Maybe they're extending? I think they're extending. 1342. Yeah, they are. They just shifted positions, I think. See if this works. Brisbane Centre, Ansett 225, radio check, please. All right. Can't read them that well. Turn up my... Thanks, Brisbane Centre, Ansett 225, on the ground at Gladstone, IFR to Brisbane, please. Use. I think we finished boarding. Let's close up some doors. Close the doors. Doors closing. Oh, we got some chappies down there. Hello. Come over onto APU power and get rid of the box and ground power. I'm waiting here. APU gen on. There we go. We're on the APU gen. Should mean we can come off the external power without everything turning off. I think that worked. Get rid of ground power and shocks. I think I may have confused him by filing a slant whiskey flight plan here, but I wanted to fly VOR to VOR, so we'll see how this goes. Let's get Navigraph. Check all my mappings are working. We've got our flight control seem to be good. All good. While we're waiting here, let's super effective, I know, right? Guaranteed long wait for clearance as controller is baffled. Oh. Here we go. I think he's catching up. Good views. Let's go see who else is here. Who's this? Someone in a 7.3. That Max? Someone else in a Fokker. Oh, someone in a Virgin as well. Wow, we filled up the apron here. Thanks for flying along, everyone. Just watching today. Ooh, it's a mystery then. Just joining. I'll see if I can... Thanks. Oh, there's Pale Ale. From Sydney flying to Adelaide was enough to throw them. Why is this chappie not helping me out here? Ignoring me. You are showing as an Ansett. Yes, Flashy. Is that not what you are? Have light. Anti-coal. Okay, they're mapped. Extend. Oh, we can't. Oh, I bet this is a mapping thing. Okay, this is a mapping thing. So we have to end our lights. Shall I call again? I think he's either forgotten or doesn't quite know what to do with me. I would suggest. All right. Doesn't know. I reckon, yeah. Well, I'm only going Gladstone via Bundaberg via Sunshine Coast to Brisbane. Who's this guy? Yeah. Brisbane Centre, Ansett 225 IFR to Brisbane. What a menace. Oh, here we go. Three two two two. No reported IFR traffic. Contact you airborne. Ansett 225. 3222. We're good to go. Okay, that's good. On and Mo Charlie. Nice. Let's push back. F for push. Right, we might end up. Let's get them going, James. Good to see you, James Martin. We might have another look at Gladstone. I do like this scenery. Apparently they've updated the ATR, so if we get a chance to fly the ATR this week, we might come back to Gladstone and fly the ATR out of here. Maybe up north somewhere. But for now, we'll take our Fokker down to Brisbane. Why not? I think on Jamie's stream, someone said it flies holds now. Okay. Well, that's a small improvement, I guess. Right. We're flying slant alpha, slant whiskey or alpha, and 116.3 we want over here on Nav 1. Right, and we'll just make a traffic call out here that we're pushing back on Unicom as well. 163 is indeed Gladstone, and our outbound course is going to be 126, and we want to push. Ooh. Oh, we could probably have just driven. Okay. Well, we'll just do a straight pushback manual stop. There we go. ATR flies into Heathrow, really? That would be scary. I agree with that. Oh dear. The parking brake is not releasing. Might be. Oh, I think this is the one where I've got to do a little software. There we go. A little software glitch that I got to do to get my Bravo to map. All right, let's start the engine. So we want to turn off the air conditioning just briefly. We want to get our starter valve, our starter master on. There we go. That's working. And we'll start 2. Okay. Oh, stop. Oh no, stop. No, GSX, stop it. We just saved it. Easy. Okay. It's all good. We saved it. Just, I hope we're not. Ooh. I hope we're not stuck on this little hill. Oh heavens. Well, this is going well, isn't it? Oh, we're good. Immersion. I was doing pretty well until that point. Okay. That engine, actually, yes. We got one good engine start, so I was too busy starting the engine and not paying attention to the activities on the ground. Got the SpaceX profile, yeah. That's right. Zilenia, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Yeah, the discovery flights, I think, always will start you on the runway. You need to just go to the world map screen and choose your own adventure if you want to start on the apron. So go to the world map, zoom in on an airport, and choose a location that's not the runway, basically. Any of the parking bays will start you cold and dark, we call it. 29,000 was outset. Okay, we got a starting on the left. Set our flaps for takeoff. Flaps 11 for takeoff, I think. Oh, what's going on here? There's a caravan. Oh, someone with a call sign Mad Dog 100 is hiding underneath this Virgin. The Virgin. I probably shouldn't say that. Virgin is no longer a virgin. All right, we'll turn off the electric pumps. Underneath our throttle levers here is the takeoff switches. Which is set to take off, so we're going to need a good bit of power to get out of here. We might not be able to. We're stuck. Come on. Yes! Second attempt. Easy. All right. We're on Unicom, so. Immersion, right? We're good. Right, we're taking runway 10. So we're going to taxi out here. I think this is Alpha 4. That's in traffic. Ansett 225 taxiing Alpha 4, Alpha 1. We'll hold short of the runway. That's it. Beautiful little plane. Ooh. A bit of terrain here to negotiate in the taxi light can come on. Oh, what happened? Might turn the sim up and the music down now that we're up and running. Can't do run-ups on the apron. Yeah. Here we go. Well, I've never been to Gladstone IRL, but I'm going to assume that these changes in altitude, terrain elevation are realistic. Gladstone traffic, Ansett 225, enter and backtrack, runway 10, Gladstone. Right, on the runway Strobes are on. Lights are all on. Oh, is this a... Hopefully there's a turning bay down the end as well. Maybe there's not. No, we'll just have to do a UE here. Right, we're in a small plane. Oh, look, moving train. Train. Quiet anyways. Yeah, we definitely not got long left in our job. Train. Okay. It's all right, James. We're under control. We won't go off the runway. Thanks for joining, chaps. Sorry I completely ruined your immersion there on departure. All right, so we're going to go... we have takeoff is with flaps 11, so our rotation speed is 128. I'll do chrono if someone can tell me where the chrono is. Here it is. There we go, chrono. That's in traffic. Ansett 225, departing runway 10 and climbing flight levels to the south. That's it. All right, we'll go straight over to... What? Oh! Jeez! We'll go over to center. Airspeed's alive. 128. Rotate indeed. Whew. 40. Whoa, whoa. 50. Okay. Good. Let's get that flight director pointing in the right direction for a start. There we go. Follow the flight director for a bit. Get some speed up here. Laps up. We can do that. Okay. Oh, set climb power. We can do that. Come on. There. Oh, that's a bit of a challenging switch to get with a mouse. There we go. Climb power. Climb power set. Get our autopilot on. We'll do pitch heading. I want to turn onto this. We'll turn now onto course. Turn now onto course. We'll try and contact center shortly as well. Probably want to pitch down a bit. The old pitch there. Okay. Let's try and talk to control now. Brisbane Centre, g'day. Ansett 225 departed Gladstone, climbing through 6,500 feet and tracking direct Bundaberg. Clear to Bundaberg, flight plan route, climb flight level 290, Ansett 225. All right, let's set this VOR up. Should be able to capture. I'm just a bit concerned about this speed here. Bring the nose down. We're gonna have a moment. Have an amplify moment. AKA stall. Come on, nose. Come down. Really not doing much. Oh, there we go. Come on. You really gotta... I should have mapped this, hey? Unscheduled stress test. We're good. All right, we're on our way. VOR's coming in. We'll grab this. Go. Still puts you in on the runway. You just need to zoom in to the airport and choose something not the runway. And you need to choose the location last because there's a bug sometimes that happens where it always just defaults you to the runway. Cabin pressure. Oh no. Right. Oh no. If you off. I think we saved it just in time. We're good. I think we saved it just in time. We want them on. Okay, bit rusty on this plane. Lucky, I know, right? We nearly suffocated, but we didn't. You found it? Okay, good, I'm glad. All right, we're finally accelerating a bit here. Like, maybe I could bosh in a bit more power. Not really climbing or anything. That 737 that Beardy's got is shooting off into the distance compared to us. Okay, 10,000 feet. We can turn our lights off. Lights are off. And we can also set standard pressure. Which I don't think there's a... Oh, there is a cheeky screw. I love a cheeky screw. No. I love it when there's a screw that allows us to set standard pressure. We're really not accelerating very much. I kind of forgot how underpowered this thing is. I guess it's just old. Alright. Thanks for the follow. Hummer GT. We may not get up to flight level 290, to be honest. Might be optimistic. I thought, like, you know, it's a 230-mile flight. But probably we should stay a bit low. Thanks for the follow. Cool. Let's release the crew. Turn the seatbelts off when we get to about 15, I think. And I assume there's a... Yeah, thought there was a click spot for that. Yeah, a bit rusty, but we managed to get going, and we haven't had any serious disasters apart from nearly dropping the oxygen masks. But we reacted quick enough, I think. We could get the weather radar on, but there's not really going to be any weather in front of us. Nothing on the radar. Damping. My damper wasn't on. Even at like 95% power, which is supposed to be our climb power, we're really not getting a whole lot of climb out of this thing. Quite pathetic. Oh well. So, what did everyone think of Gladstone? I actually quite liked it. I would like them to do GSX profiles, but I don't think that really alters the quality of the scenery. And I think Rob Byrne has kind of proved that he can do good sceneries across like the Mackay and the Rocky ones that he's done, and Gladstone, yeah, obviously he's done a good job with it as well. Oh, we should have looked at it at night. We should have got the night lighting. Maybe we'll come back to it at the end of this flight. We'll just load in and take another look. Take a look at the night lighting because I should have had a look at that early. Yeah, Skunks. I agree with that. Not necessary, but good. A good added bonus. I enjoyed flying out of there anyway. Those changes in terrain elevation on the well, on the apron it caught GSX out. But on the taxiways that was quite fun, going over the bumps. We got someone else heading out of Gladstone by the sounds of it. Well, 14,000. I think it's safe to get the seatbelt signs off. There we go. Maybe we'll amend our cruise to like 21,000 or something like that. Otherwise, we're just going to be climbing the entire flight. It is up at 19 now. That's going to be our judge. How quickly Beardy in the 737 gets up to altitude. So we're also only doing 200 knots, which is not ideal. But it does look good. 230. Okay. We might have to adjust our amended cruise. Adjust our cruise. Request an amended cruise is what I want to say. That would make a whole lot of sense. See if we can squeeze. Like, I can redline it, but even redlining it doesn't really like give us much extra. How is Parallel zooming off into the distance? How are you doing that, sir? Lashy, how are you so much faster than me? What have I done wrong? Full burn, definitely. Full burn. I think I've got a dud. Okay, we are accelerating now, at least. I've got a dud. My Fokker is no good. Very underpowered. I'm doing 1,000 feet per minute climb, but I'm not accelerating is the problem, Flashy. 95%. Yeah, that wasn't enough. I've redlined it now and we're actually getting somewhere. Maybe I'm too heavy. Maybe I was too optimistic with fully loading the passengers. $65 packs on board. Oh, this one's the one with the panel back here, isn't it? How heavy? My takeoff weight was 27.2 tons. There we go, lights on. Okay, we have actually accelerated now, which is nice to see. And climbed a bit. Full power on the afterburners. Eli flies MSFS. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is the Fokker F28 from Justflight. Here's some views of it. We had a little sim stutter then. I'll get you lean forwards, yeah, that's right, Fruitful. Here we go. Cinematic views here on the Amplifiers channel. Yes, the indie devs do some of the best work, I think, for Australian airports. Eli, it doesn't have auto throttle, but it's also massively underpowered, so you really don't need to worry about it, because if you just go full power the whole time, you still won't overspeed the thing. It's really not a big deal. All right, we finally got up to speed. It took us long enough, but we got there. And now we go IAS climb and start getting some feet per minute out of this thing. Brisbane Centre Ansett 225. Could we request amended cruise flight level 230? Climb flight level 230, Ansett 225. Thanks. Oh, no! It's too aggressive. 230. The mouse wheel acceleration caught me out there a little bit. We got it. Okay. This is good. I do like flying in this part of the world, I will say. Like, basically all of the, well, all of Queensland, but the Queensland coastline, man, so beautiful. So these airports that allow you to hop up and down the Queensland coast. Just so much flying to be done down here. And everything from like, you know, the ATR for short hops. Like here down to Sunshine Coast would be a nice little short hop for the ATR. Or bigger hops as well, you know? We've got so much good scenery on the east coast of Australia now. Nice ports. Think good thoughts, that's right, Magic Turtle. Just think good thoughts. Enjoy the Fokker climbing to 230 over this beautiful Queensland coast. Not a well, I was gonna say not a cloud in the sky. A few clouds in the sky, but they're probably welcome clouds compared to the temperature. If the temperature in Brizzy is anything like Sydney today, a scorching, an absolutely scorching temperature. A good looking flashy, yeah. We're just gonna hit Bundaberg now. From here, we need to go on to a heading of 148. Heading 148. We're also leveling out here, which is good. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of VORs now until we get down to... actually, Sunshine Coast has got one. What am I talking about? Let's go inbound to Sunshine Coast as our next leg. 114.2 we want dialed up here. Let's get that in on 112. Dialed in, see if we pick it up. We are picking it up on a course of 148. 148. Pretty good. We'll go on to the beam. You want some more orbs redeems? Oh, that's some feedback I can pass on to Orbx, Magic Turtle. I think... Oh! It was saying we won't get an overspeed, but then we get an overspeed. Okay. I wasn't paying attention is my problem. Oh, we finally got up to speed. Took us long enough. Are we flying this beam? We are. Okay. Good old school navigation is doing us pretty good so far. We managed to get out of Gladstone on an outbound VOR radial, and then we're going to go into Sunshine Coast on an inbound radial. And I'm going to assume they'll give us some kind of approach into Brisbane pretty soon. They might give us an arrival or just an approach, I'm not sure. Benefit of having a controller is we won't have to do the work ourselves. Is there any kind of arrival that we can do in Brisbane without a GPS? The Orbs link. Yeah. Is there a filter for MSFS? There's a lot of stuff for FSFX and P3D and X-Plane. Let's have a look, Magic Turtle, for MSFS. Oh, there is. There used to be. Okay. So far, I'm scrolling and I agree with you, Magic Turtle. Still scrolling. I mean, they're going to put the MSFS ones at the higher orb redemptions because they're going to be, you know, an order of magnitude more popular than any of the other sceneries here. Although if you've want some X-Plane 11 sceneries, this is a cheap way of getting them. I came to my first Microsoft Flight Sim scenery here. Magic Turtle. Not a no, Darrington Municipal. Right down the bottom. So 200 orbs for that one. Edgeley Optica, yeah. You can get for 300 orbs. You can get Tacoma, Narrows. You can get Gothenburg. You can get San Jose, Malmo. Southampton, Key West. I think that's V1 of Leeds, though. Pretty cool. The one that we've been flying into recently is V2. You can get for 400 orbs. You can get Newcastle. You can get Melbourne City Pack, Paris City Pack. There is, but they're at the upper end. You have most of the cheaper ones, yeah. I've got 577 orbs, so what can I get? Oh, he's got a very radio voice. The best I could get that I would actually want to acquire would be probably maybe Newcastle Airport, maybe Cape Town City Pack. Add dollars, yeah. Use on nicer things. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right. So, does anyone know how we're going to get into Brisbane here without a RNAV arrival? Is there a non-RNAV arrival into Brisbane? They're likely to put us on. They're all RNAV. They're all RNAV. They're all RNAV. They'll probably just put us straight onto the approach, eh? The weather in Brisbane is 010, 13 knots. Few clouds, 30 degrees, 1006. Graz. Yeah, Graz is okay if you fly in that part of the world. 010. It's kind of a crosswind. What runway are they running in Brisbane? Let's get the ATIS. One left and one right. Okay, so they'll probably vector us all the way around and then I would guess vector us around and then get us to join the ILS for the ones. Cool. Well, now that we're up at cruise and up at speed, it's going okay. Mach decimal 7.2 is not too bad in a jet from the 60s, is it? Possibly 50s, actually. I don't think you will. What was I going to say? I'm going to search for something and I forgot what I was going to search for to bring up. Oh well. This is beautiful. There hasn't been a lot of flight sim news this week, has there? That's what I was thinking of looking. I think everything's gone a bit quiet. There's some interesting scenery releases, obviously. That was not for me. Interesting scenery releases. Dev update. Oh yeah, the Justflight update, definitely. Obviously, Orbx is on their Australia scenery releases at the moment, so that's pretty interesting. There's been a new Singapore Changi Airport released by Imagine Sim. I don't know if it's better than the Cloud Surf Simulations one, but there's some pictures of that on FS Elite. Justflight, I think, are making some progress, which is nice to see. I'm very excited for some of the Justflight aircraft. Probably like highest on my list. Obviously, everyone's looking forward to the 777 from PMGG, the A380 from Fly-by-Wire, but the need someone to do a review in side by side. Yeah, 146 UNS. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come, Geekle. But people sad around that one. Taking their time. G'day, Optimus. Good to see you. Welcome aboard this flight to Brisbane. The Fokker F28. I'm just looking at the Justflight update. It was about sounds, right? Hundreds of functional switches, knobs and controls, high resolution display. Ah, that's a good plan, Magic Turtle. Get some sceneries for X-Plane 12, yeah. They're available. Probably should have leveled out that flight director. How far are we to 27 miles to Sunshine Coast? That's good. I don't quite know how we're going to get vectored around to the ones in Brisbane, but I'm going to assume that after we hit Sunshine Coast and turn towards Brisbane, we're going to get clearance to descend. I'm guessing they will, yeah. All right, the ILS minimum's 220. Getting things ready. Still going quite smoothly, touch wood here. Flying this plane. apart from nearly destroying the plane and riding it off when we tipped over like that. On the apron, but that was GSX fault, not mine. Must be busy in Brisbane Centre. Must be busy. Hey. It is starting descent here, so three choppers just flying overhead. Punters staying in the RACV Country Club. flown down to the 12 Apostles earlier today, then blasted over for lunch at a winery before a city circuit, then back to the country club. Nice. It's all right for some, isn't it? That's the life. That Zulu Juliet Charlie is a longitude. Thus, we'll expect vectors for 0, 1 right, and when ready, descend flight level 130, Ansett 225. All right, we'll hit Sunshine Coast, make the turn at Sunshine Coast, so we're not doing too many things at once here, and then we'll get our descent on. 4 miles to run, Sunshine Coast. Then we're turning onto a heading of 166. 166, that's about right. Okay, we're in the cone of confusion, so we'll go heading bug, start the turn. And then we'll reset this to 166. Wait for it to sort itself out here a bit. And we'll start our descent now as well. So we'll go IAS and then we'll pull the power back. And we'll use the IAS to bring us down. Keep our speed, but start a descent. Oh, hang on. I think I need to do this first. That's why. My bad. Hey, Abby. Need to actually set the alt. Now we can descend. There we go. Woo! Too much. Too much. Okay. Descending. And we'll just try and find that course. Should be good. 65 should be good. Come on to it shortly. Although Brisbane's probably got a VOR, hey? Is it? 113.2. 113.2, direct to Brisbane. Beam. Thank you. And I kind of want to go down just a tiny bit faster than this, so we will use the pitch control here just to pitch down. There we go. Nice. On the way down. Oh, parallels beneath us. Sorry, Flashy. We are on top of you. Left 150, vectors for the ILS 01 right. Ansett 225. Heading mode. No, Flashy's well within his rights there. All right, let's set our. I think we have to set our cabin altitude down now. We are descending. So Okay, that's as low as it goes. Oh, I think we should probably be 0 actually, rather than there. That should be there, 1006. That's as good as we can get. Okay. Cabin pressure is descending, which is what we want, so we don't blow up the plane. And we're going to get vectored around Brisbane here. Over to one right. Been a nice little flight, actually. Quite enjoyable, this Fokker, isn't it? Bit more hands-on, but that's all good for me. I guess it's why people like the Lear versus the Phenom, right? When in the business jet world. That's why I like these old planes versus flying 787. Both are enjoyable, but I feel like getting your hands dirty with one of these is a really nice thing to do in the sim. I think the chaps are going the other way around Brisbane. We're getting sent around this way. Oh, there's Rupal. And a Comanche. Look at that view. Oof. Water and everything. Great views of Brisbane here. City over there. The airport. Making sure the brown snake. Ah, yes, very important to make sure it's still there. It looks like it's still there to me. Might pull the power back and try and ease off on the speed a bit here. Just so that we get down to 250 knots at 10,000. This crap. I haven't really played with this Sperry thing very much. I don't think it has a whole lot going for it, so leave it back in weather. Sure, IRL, they were quite useful. Scanning the weather way far out in the distance, but on a nice clear day like today. Oh, we're coming up on 13 already. Better remind him because he's quite busy. We get a gap in the radio. Ansett 225, request further descent. $6,1007, Ansett 225. Roger. And 6,000 and he said the QNH was 1007. Do that. There we go. Is that synced? It is synced. Let's turn the seatbelts on. What we need to do. Hmm. 1006, he said then. Which it is on the Q and on the ATIS. Hey, we got a raid from Agent Presta. Hello. Welcome everyone from Agent Presta's stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Ev, hello, welcome again. We're flying the Fokker F28 in Queensland, Australia. There's our airport over there. We're just getting vectored around so that we can join our ILS. Actually, we might tune in the ILS. 009 and 09.5. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for following Ethan. Welcome. Have you on board? Just get down. And 16 is the course. Good evening, Agent Presta. Thanks for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. If you haven't seen this plane before, this is a pretty old school, old jetliner, but it's quite fun to fly. This is the Justflight Fokker F28. I guess regional jetliner, 5 abreast seating. Relatively old school cockpit, but it's got everything you need to be able to fly on VATSIM. Mountainous bush flying. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right, 9,000 feet and descending. Be probably good to get vectored back around at some point. Ethan, thank you for the bing bong. We have the seatbelts on and we're ready for arrival here. A cool old school plane. It is cool, yeah. It's a bit underpowered though, we discovered on departure. It took us ages to get up to our cruising altitude. Continue. I don't think Conti's flying. Right 250 Ansett 225. Journey right. Yeah, just another Aussie. Ah, Ethan, I am both. So good pick, I guess. Yeah, I grew up in the UK and I moved to Australia 13 years ago, so I am I have both passports. Let's get all of our lights on. Extend them first. Extend them first. There we go. Then get them on. All flighted out. Fair enough, Conti. You did like a 8-hour stream earlier, so. We're in IAS, so if I pull the power back. Oh. I remember this. That bloody horn. Very sensitive. Bit bumpy here coming into Brisbane. Bumpy. Probably should be in pitch mode rather than IAS going through this turbulence. Like doing everything it can to keep the speed rather than keep my descent up. Maybe a bit of speed brake. That works. That works wonders in this thing, doesn't it? Oh, too much. Too much speed brake. See if it'll pitch. Nah, it's just doing its thing here. We'll just let it do its thing. Fine. We got plenty of distance here. We've only been cleared down to 6,000 actually, so. Very easy to forget about us because we are not on a star. We do need to descend more. It's okay. It's okay. It's a cool looking plane though. I love it. Lights on as well. Wait for this Qantas to read back, otherwise we'll request further. He didn't give us down to 3, did he? He only gave us down to 6. Second guessing myself now. Center Ansett 225. Are we cleared down to 3,000? Check in. Ansett 225, maintaining 6,000. Are we cleared lower? Okay, descend to 5,000. Thanks. Okay, he's got us under control. I shouldn't have second guessed. My bad. Nige, good morning. Hope you're having a good day. It's freaking boiling here in Sydney today. Oh, look. We're going to do some air-to-air refueling from this 737, I think. He's lining us up for the boom. It's gone 6C. It's 40C here, Nige. Way too hot. 6 a.m. Okay. Oh, I thought you meant temperature. Caution wake turbulence. Yeah. We'll pitch down manually because it's not behaving itself. There we go. Okay, I think he's just got a bit of traffic as well, so we'll just deal with it. ILS is over there, so he's going to have to turn us right at some point. Really doesn't want us to go down, does it? Slowly, slowly. Bing! That was like, announce yourself on frequency every time, like, bing bong. That would be good. I might start doing that. I'll get a reputation for myself. Right, have I done everything for arrival here? We got our lights on, seatbelt signs on, dialed in the ILS. I I don't think there's anything else you need to do in this thing. In tell the cabin crew seats for landing at some point. Right 010, descend 4,000 and set 225. All the way around to the right. And 4,000. Set. Pitch down. Definitely having this pitch trim, AP pitch mapped would be very nice. Really should have done that. And I like doing that for the bay as well, but I forgot. So. Yeah, coming down 4. Yeah, we lost the got the Loke, I think. Right, we're gonna be straight in now, so we'll tell the cabin crew to sit down. Start slowing down as well. We can get below 200 knots here and get our first bit of flap out. Hey, we got another raid. Danger zone, DMO with rate of 9. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for the raid. Just in time, we're about to land. Welcome, everyone. Zero 40 and cleared ILS 01 right approach and
Welcome
set
on board today's flight. Your safety and wellness are our.
Continue to descent 3,000 and set 225. We want this beam. Beam. Come on, beam. Oh. Welcome everyone. Hope you're doing really well. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follow. TTV's Smokes Gaming. We are just about to land in Brisbane. We've flown down from Gladstone. I think I can see them. Yeah, the traffic is in sight at set 225. Yeah, I can't wait for the bigger Fokkers, definitely. Need a cigarette, definitely. It can be a bit stressful, can't it? The old VATSIM, if it's busy. Especially some of these old planes. We're good. I want that one, right? Glide slope. Glide is there. We're doing okay. I think we're just a bit fast. They did some recording of some sound. Yeah, I saw the update that Justflight posted. Quite sounds like it's going to be quite a nice, quite a nice. Get the glide here. All right, glide is on, but not captured. Try and get the speed down. Coming in a bit hot here, 230 knots on final. Bug our flaps and everything. Ready to go. Not as bad as you thought it was going to be. Oh, we're on the glide. Let the gear down, that'll help with the speed. Spit the gear out. The world's slowest landing gear deployment on the Fokker F28. Slow motion. Go gear. Ansett 225 established on the ILS 01 right. $160 or less, Ansett 225. All right, we'll use the butt brake to get us a bit slower here. Otherwise, we're going to struggle. There we go. Happens real. It happens quickly once it happens in this thing. Speed. You. Oof. More power. We're good. We're good. Just on the ref speed there. Floating around the yellow mark, which is fine. Don't really want to be below that white mark there. That's danger zone. Racing through. We're racing someone here. Raylo. Into the left runway. Okay, everything should be out. Flaps are out. Gear is out. Lights are out. Everything's good. Boost.
Welcome on board today's flight. Your
Accelerate.
safety and wellness are our...
Anything to follow. Oh. A bit lively there. 01 right, clear to land, Ansett 225. All right, 1,000 feet. We're going to disconnect the autopilot. Manual flight. This was quite nice. Elida, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Getting a bit low. 3 reds, 1 white. But oof. A little bit bumpy on the way in here. Okay. Side slope check. Bumpy. Climb from the bat cave. Oh. Minimum's coming up. Landing. That's the radar altimeter pinging. Gonna land it regardless. Still fast. Oh. Got the Brisbane stutters. Good to see that. They haven't changed. Down. Down. Too bad. No reversers on this thing, so we just put the speed brakes out and use the toes. We'll follow this yellow line to the terminal. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Oh, careful. Careful. Flaps up. We'll just stop here. Running lights to the terminal. Good. We'll replay it.
Velocity 1712,
Very
runway
buff.
01 left, clear to land.
01 left, clear to land, velocity 1712.
And Ansett 225, clear of 1 right on Alpha 4.
Tango 6.
Bravo 4, short of Bravo, Ansett 225. Starting the APU. Good night, Danger Zone. Thank you for the raid earlier. Wow, this guy's busy. He's controlling all the way down to Canberra. Someone here that we got to wait for? Nice F28. Yeah, I haven't flown it in quite a while. Who are we waiting for here? Bravo to the bay, Ansett 225. Alright, we'll just swing it around. I guess we'll put it in one of the Jetstar bays over here. And we're pretty much going to go straight into the second flight with a quite a quick diversion via quick diversion. Oh yeah, I just saw that. Where is it? Oh dear, that 737 cargo has been in a disastrous accident. Oops, I was looking at the lack of tail and not parking up the plane properly. Oh my, yeah, not sure how that plane has made it into Brisbane. We'll go to our second flight with a quick diversion via Gladstone. Right, parking brake is set. Our APU is good. Our APU gen is ready to go, which means we can kill our engine. Done. And finless, yeah. Seatbelt signs can come off. And that's pretty much it. Open our doors, put our chocks in. Thanks for flying along. Interesting, not having a tail. It has a tail when I zoom all the way up. Just. Thanks for flying along, everyone who did. Oh, that door's open. See-through. Hello. Let's disconnect. So yeah, we'll have a very quick look at Gladstone one last time. This is learning all the flies in Brisbane flies. Very last time look at Gladstone. Just so that we can take a look at night lighting, because I completely forgot to do that when we were departing, and also kind of bookends this part of the stream where we'll take a look at Orbx's Gladstone as well, doing a nice little light. So we parked there last time. Let's park there. Load in here. That sims off. That would be mighty confusing to see us teleport back to where we started. Ooh. Even with the AC on, I'm a bit warm here. It's trying its best. Alright, ignore the loading stutters. Get better once we get in. Okay. Hi, ATC bot. Let's this is Rob Byrne's Gladstone for Orbx. We took a look at it at the start of the stream, and I think we all agreed it's actually pretty nice. It's quite nice level of detail for a small regional. So let's see what it looks like. Dusk, sunset, always looks nice. No lighting. What time do the lights come on? About 8:48. Go full on like almost dark. The smokestacks and the power stations all lit up. That's cool. Good to see some extra scenery lighting. Some of these industrial parks also got some, I think, additional lighting added. There's also something down there that looks really well lit. Before we go there, let's just check this out. So obviously the airport runway and taxiways are lit. The aprons have got some nice custom lighting, and like the interiors have got lighting as well. Yeah, we've got nice evening lighting here. We fly through the interior. Very cool. Pretty nice. And yeah, the power station over there, all lit up. Something over there as well. Kind of motel or something. And a sports field. Cool. Orbx Gladstone, everyone. Available already from Orbx Central, courtesy of indie developer Rob Byrne. And $27. Go get it.